This was God's original intention. Genesis 2:18. Then the Lord God said, "It is not good that the man should be alone. No sin in the world yet. God says everything is good, except for it's not good for Adam to be alone. I will make a helper fit for him." So out of the ground the Lord God formed every beast of the field, every bird of the heavens, and brought them to the man to see what he would call them. And whatever the man called each living creature, that was its name. The man gave names to all the livestock, to the birds in the heavens, to the beasts of the field. But for Adam there was not found a helper fit for him. So the Lord God caused the man to fall into a deep sleep, and while he slept, he took one of his ribs and clothed up its place with flesh. And the rib that the God had taken from the man, from that he made into a woman and brought her to the man. So the lady comes from the side, not feminism, out ahead, not chauvinism, behind. Bible right alongside. I always say that's why she likes to snuggle. It's home sweet home. So if you're here with your wife right now, you can put your arm around her, snuggle with her, welcome home. All right. Then the man said, "This is at last bone of my bones, flesh of my flesh." He sings to her. "She shall be called woman. She was taken out of man. Therefore," here it is, single guys, "a man shall leave his mother and father." Move out. "Hold fast to his wife, then get married, and then become one flesh." Enjoy marital intimacy. "The man and his wife were both naked, and they were not what? They were not ashamed." That's God's original intention. I'll give you a few principles. God made us and our bodies, male and female, said that was very good. It is very good. Okay? You need to see your body as a good gift from God. It's not like God made the man, the woman. Okay, they're naked in the garden. Great, I'm going to go out for coffee. It's been a big day. Comes back. Oh my gosh. What are they doing? What are they? Had I known, I would have totally redid the plumbing. Had I known they would have gone there. It's not like God was shocked by what happened. God created the body, male and female, said it was very good. This was his design. Additionally, God made heterosexual marriage as the context in which marital intimacy and sexual pleasure is to be enjoyed. Right? Marriage is the hearth that holds the flames and the passions of desire. So that means for all people, any sex outside of heterosexual marriage is a sin. Before marriage, we call it fornication. In addition to marriage, we call it adultery. Marriage is for one man, one woman, and it is the place, the only place, that sex is to be enjoyed. Additionally, this is key. The standard for everyone regarding beauty is their spouse. Right? It says that Adam named all the animals, and he's looking for a mate. God says, "Okay, today we're going to make you a mate." Okay, that's a sea bass. I hope that's not her. There's an aardvark. Oh, boy, this is going to be a long day. And then he sees a woman. Oh, I pick her, right? Now, what we don't know is what Eve looked like, but compared to the options, she was amazing, right? What God didn't do was go Bret Michaels' Rock of Love, right, and bring in 27 women, and let's all live together and put a pole in the house and have a competition. He didn't do that. True story. That whole show should have came with free hand sanitizer, right? It was just filthy. God didn't do that, but that's the way a lot of us do our life. A lot of you singles, right? Date, kiss, emotionally connect, all kinds of inappropriateness. That's not God's plan. God's plan is that your spouse would be your standard of beauty. For Adam, he didn't have a standard of beauty. He had a wife. For Eve, she didn't have a standard of beauty. She had a husband. God doesn't bring in 27 men for Eve. Say, all right, you guys all compete. Let's see which one looks the best. Let's see which one is able to serve my need. No. The issue is this. Everyone must have their spouse as their standard of beauty. Right? One of the qualifications of an elder is that they are to be one-woman men. And everyone's supposed to follow the example of the elders. So, here's what that means. And this is true for men and women. If you're married to someone tall, you like tall. If you're married to someone short, you really like short. If you're married to someone skinny, you're into skinny. If you're married to someone who's not skinny, you're into not skinny. You say, well, they were skinny, now they're not skinny. Your standard changed, but that's still your true story. And that means if you get married at 25 and you grow old together at 75, your standard of beauty is not what your spouse looked like at 25, but what they look like at 75. Right? Lust is comparing your spouse to others, desiring others. Desiring your spouse to be like others. Job 31:1, he says, I made a covenant with my eyes. I'm not looking at other women lustfully. That's the issue. God shows that in creation. One man, one woman, they're one another's standard. That's it. Nice and simple.